What's up everyone, Curio back again, and I am a bit sick right now. I caught like a small cold, but it doesn't matter. I'll still be pumping out videos. And in today's video, we're going to be releasing the knife finishes tier list. So I did do a tier list of what's my best knife. So now, and what are the best knives in CSGO? So now I want to create a tier list on what I think are the best finishes for these knives. So in this case, the M9 is the standard example here. There are a few finishes that are not here, like the Night Stripe. I think, yeah, a couple of them are not here. But the Night Stripe is pretty much the same as the Night, so yeah, wouldn't matter that much. Firstly, we have the Doppler. Doppler is pretty rad. It's pretty damn good. Not much needs to be said. And especially good if you have a phase 2 or phase 4. Especially good. Next, we have a Slaughter. I think the Slaughter is decent enough. It's good, but it's not top tier. I think the Damascus Steel is actually trash. I don't think it's... I wouldn't say it's... I think it's meh. I wouldn't say it's trash, but it's meh. Oh, Scorched is trash though. Definitely trash. And of course we have the Fade. I think the Fade is probably the best A tier we have. The Fade is just a classic. And it's really good. And next, of course, we must have the Freehand. Also known as my knife. I literally unboxed a Karambit and Butterfly Freehand, as well as a Falchion Freehand. So I am the freehand guy, and I have a lot of experience with this kind of knives. And unfortunately, I do not think it's that good of a skin. I do think it's underrated. I think it's actually top of meh, but it doesn't actually warrant a very high price. Next, we have Tiger Tooth. I think the Tiger Tooth is the bottom of pretty rare. It is good, but it's not like... It's just good, but it's not great. Followed by the Gamma Doppler. I think the Gamma Doppler is definitely better than the Doppler, because I like green more. But that's up to you guys. I definitely love phase 2 Gamma Dopplers more than Dopplers. And what is this? I think that's Blue Steel. So I think Blue Steel is just not very good. It looks like a rust coat. Yeah, like this. This goes straight to the trash. Don't need to talk about that. And the Marble Fade is right behind the Fade. I think the Fades are one of the best, both Fades, best skins ever in CSGO. Now of course Fade percentages on the Fade itself can vary, and Marble Fades can have fire and ice patterns and stuff like that. But I do think they are pretty solid, very consistent, and of course very good skins. So continue. Next we have the Case Hardened. So the Case Hardened is a special case. What's going on? Case Hardened is a special case where it ranges from trash to top tier, depending on whether it's a blue gem, gold gem, or just garbage. So I would say it has pretty high potential, but just because of the volatility and the actual chance of you actually getting a good one, I would say reasonably speaking it's decent, but it lands in the middle because it can either be trash or incredible. Next we have the Law. I love the Law. Goes straight to incredible tier. It's incredible, actually insane. So the details on the Law, it's just really good on many different knives, and it looks great on like almost any knife, maybe except for Falchion. I really don't like Falchion knife Law. That's it. Next we have the Black Laminate. I think Black Laminate is decent. It's plain, but it's classic and it's good. So I say it's decent. Next we have the Autotronic. So the Autotronic, I would say it's a very subjective skin pattern. I would say, yeah, it's definitely okay. I will put a Slaughter behind actually. Yeah, like this. So I change it to be like this. I think the Autotronic is better than both of these, but not as good as the Case Hardened in terms of potential. But yeah, the Autotronic, you either love it or you hate it, and I think it's okay. Definitely not better than these skins though. Next we have DD Garbage. Both of these. Forest, DD Pets. Bright Water, I think it's meh. It's just a better version of these two. Next we have the Crimson Web. Now the Crimson Web has a lot of different ways to justify and target in terms of its value. Of course, being factory new is one of the most sought out things you want in a Crimson Web knife. But after that, you have to look for secondary things like number of webs on on the play side of the knife. So there are actually too many factors. But I still think it's pretty rare. And I do think it's better, but not better than the Dopplers. And what is this? This is the Night. So I think the Night is also decent. Not as good as the Black Lamp. I actually just think it's a worse Black Lamp. And we have the Ultraviolet. I think the Ultraviolet. Like these three are like pretty much similar in almost every way. But definitely I do think they're quite sick. So the Night Stripes will also go roughly here. Now we have Scorched. I think the Scorched is not as good as the Damascus Steel, but yeah. And we're not even going to talk about the Safari Mesh. And what is that? Oh, I think that actually is a Urban Mast. Yeah, that's an Urban Mast. Not very good, definitely not. And now, I think that's a Ruby, so of course, gem knives are definitely going up there. In terms of preference, I'll go Ruby, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. I like Sapphire the least, but that's my color preference, so definitely up to you guys. This one is definitely interchangeable, all top tier though. And this is Black Pearl. So Black Pearl is one of my favorites, but I do think the colors are a bit, you have to have a quiet taste to appreciate the Black Pearl. Because the colors don't really pop or stand out, it looks really similar sometimes and you can mistake it for a Doppler. So I don't think it's actually that good. It is a very rare knife, but doesn't mean it's rare, it means the value is high. So here, what is this? This is phase, whoa, that's actually a phase 4. So yeah, phase 4 is definitely up in my alley, so I'm going to put it right here. This is a phase 2. So oh, I didn't know there are tier lists for this. I prefer the phase 2 over the phase 4. This is a phase 1. Okay, phase 1 is the worst, actually the worst. Then we have a phase 3. Phase 3 Gamma. And I think a phase 3 Gamma is the worst phase 3. It's a phase 4. Yeah. And this is a phase 2. Should be like this. Yeah. So this is my tier list, you guys. So definitely let me know what you guys think. In terms of Doppler phases, these are my rankings. And actually I think I'll put Black Pearl all the way in the front here. And this definitely looks better. So what do you guys think about my tier list? It may be a bit controversial with the M9 Law being the only knife that's other than the gems in Incredible, but it's up to you guys to decide. So thank you guys so much for watching. After I recover, I'll definitely try to post as many videos as I can again. Definitely falling behind the YouTube track for now, but thank you guys so much for watching and peace.